I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz. Welcome to Energy Flow Band. For today's workout, you will need a Pilates band. And what I've done is, I've tied a loop in one end. Your foot is going to go through here, so just try and make it pretty snug around your foot because you don't want it to slip out. So obviously if you're wearing shoes, it's going to have to be slightly bigger, otherwise a little loop if you're not wearing footwear. Mine is a medium tension band and you want it to be pretty long because we will be doing large range of motion exercises. Secondly, you will need something to hold on to, so I'm using my chair. If you have a portable bar or even a wall hanger, you can use that instead. Okay, so we're going to get started with some nice flowing exercises. I just want you to bunch up the ends and hold them in your hands with your palms to the back, a little bit wider than hips, and just come into a nice soft stance, shoulders down and back, and we're just going to tap our toes and bring our arms up side to side, sinking down and up. As you come up, I want you to think, bring your arms slightly backwards. So up and behind and behind. We're going to start rotating through the waist in a second. Try to keep a nice wide stance, point through the toe, and as you get warmer, sink a bit lower. Now start to rotate and rotate, keeping your hips pretty much to the front and just rotating through the waistline. Up and up. Start pulling out slightly at the top. That will help to engage your lats, your shoulders, up and up. A few more like this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to bring our arms in front and we're going to pull out and just raise the leg to the side. So it's a light pull. You don't have to have too much tension here yet. I just want to warm up through the chest and also warming up through the outer thighs and hips. Trying to get that up with your kneecap to the front and pointing and keeping that leg nice and long. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now coming into a slightly narrower stance, coming closer again, and we're just going to come into a figure 8 and start bouncing, so you're slightly coming up on your toes on the up. That's going to warm up through the calves. We will be doing a little bit of light jumping in this workout, but if you prefer to keep your feet grounded like this and not actually lift off, you can definitely do that. So here your tummy's in, your back is flat, and you're sending your glutes towards the back as if you're about to sit in the chair. Your arms are strong, they're like blades rowing through the air. 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Now come into a wider stance and we're just going to start shifting side to side and bringing our arms up. So it's like almost like a chop action. I really want you to twist through the waist. A few more of these and then we're going to stay on one side. Get low. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay on this side and chop and come down. Now you want to have a flat back. Tummies are in and slightly pull up with that arm, twisting through the waist. You need to have a flat back, don't curve. Feeling the weight in those glutes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now if you can, anchor your hand, otherwise you can keep it here and we're just going to come down and push our hand up. So really pull on that band and come down and up. Tiny little pulse in that leg. Up, down, up, up. Not many, I know these hurt. Up and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll the shoulders and we're coming to the other side. Same thing. So shorten your band again and really try to row through the air. You've got full tension on that band at all times. up. Twist through the waist to help you exaggerate that. Up and up, up and up. Getting low and stretching dynamically through the straightened leg. A few more like this. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, if you want to, extend your hand and make sure there's a bit more band there, and it's up and up. So you always have to kind of gauge how much band you need. And as I said, if you can't be all the way down here, you might want to do it here or use some yoga blocks. I find having the hand slightly in front of the foot is better for balance. We're just pulsing lightly into that leg. Tricep up, burning through the shoulder. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now shorten the band again. We're going to hinge forward and we're just going to go side to side, up and up. Now I want you to stick your butt out. You can have a micro bend, but if you can keep your legs straight, I would like you to do that because you're going to be stretching your hamstrings. And it's like a pendulum, pulling to the side, blowing out, twisting through the waist. A few more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rolling it up. Okay, so now we're going to come with our legs together and we're going to start coming down and kicking our leg up. But what I want you to do is put that loop around the foot. Okay, so we're going to start having a bit of resistance here, and you're going to have to change the length of your band throughout this workout to get the most benefit. So what I want you to do is, as the leg comes forward, I want you to bring your arm back. So it's going to be down, shorten the band, and back, down and back. Now you can either just kick here, or you can lift off slightly, or you can just come up on the toe. And if here you already feel like you need a chair there, you can definitely have that. And I really want you to focus on burning out the legs here. So if this helps you to jump up, then by all means do it, okay? So this is the exercise. Come down, and remember, it's back with the arm, and it's down and back. And don't cheat here. You know how much tension you need. And I can already feel there's not enough tension, so I'm choking up. So from the side, I am squeezing my tricep and pushing my band back, and I'm slightly jumping up off that toe, keeping my front leg super straight. Back, back. So your arm is close by your side, and using the chair definitely helps with alignment. And up. My back is flat as I come down. My weight is in the heels. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're staying on this side and we're going to reverse it. So this time we're going to come down and back, and at the same time we're going to punch forward with the hand. Okay, so it's down first and it's back. It's back. It's back. So you gauge it. Back. Back. Now once you have it, jump. Jump. You're just punching in front, jumping lightly, coming back to that squat before you take off again. Jump. It may feel awkward to start. Try and keep your kneecap to the mat instead of turning it out too much. It's going to turn out a little bit, but try to keep it towards the mat. Jump. This is your option. Don't have to jump. A few more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now stay on this side. We're going to do some hip openers. So come into a soft knee stance. We're going to bring our knee up, and you can choke up a lot then. Bring it up bent, out to the side, then lean over and kick back and back down. It's knee, side, kick back, down. Knee, side, kick back, down. Knee up, out to the side, kick back on an angle, down. Knee up, out to the side, kick back, down. So as you kick back, lean forward, but I want you to have a flat back and kick. It's up, out, and kick. I'm keeping my leg at the same horizontal plane. Up, out, and kick on an angle. Holding my hand kind of in the same position the whole time. So it's really on that kick that you feel the work. This is more mobility, so you don't have to have it super tight, but it's good to have a bit of resistance there. Resistance stretching. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Nice job. We're going to go to the other side and do all of that again. So we're going to put the loop on the other foot and start off with the hand a little bit further down. And remember, the first one is down, kick front, and do like a tricep extension back. So you're squeezing the top of your arm. So test it for a few. It's down and you're kicking back, and you may just be coming up on the toe. If you want to, start to jump and up and up. Stick your glutes back and squeeze your arm. Keep your front leg straight and up and up. Squeeze, squeeze the arm. You're launching yourself forward. Come on, up. Try to keep tension on the band the entire time. Even on the down, you can see there's tension there. And if you don't feel anything here, please choke it up. Every band is different, so don't look at mine and think that's how long I should have it, because mine might be a lot easier or harder than yours. Okay, 6 more. 5, you don't have to jump. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now remember, the same thing the other direction. So front with the hand and back with the leg. You can slightly turn out, but if you can, keep it towards the back. So start with just a light up and down, up and down, up and down. Pushing the hand forward, squeezing the butt, and if you want to, start to lift off. Lift off a little bit. Lift off and squeeze. You can slow it down. Doesn't have to be fast. You should feel this in your arm as well. So if there's not enough tension, you're not going to feel it. And lift. And lift. You're launching yourself forward. Forward. Leg is back, arm is forward. Come on, 6 more. And 5, and 4, and 3. Perfect squat down the bottom. 2, and 1. Nice job. So now the hip openers. So we're going to start in this nice soft stance. Knee comes up, out to the side, and then kick back, okay? So you choose where you want to hold your band so it's not in the way. Deep breath in. Up, out, and back. Up, out, and back. So you want to be in the same horizontal plane. Out, and then turn out your hip a little bit more on the back. And you're leaning your body forward with a flat back as you kick back. Your arm is staying in that same position the whole time. And back. Try to keep your knee up high. That's what's going to open up through that hip flexor. And you're going to need that because the next little set is going to be a lot more challenging. Up, side, and back. Let's go for 6 more. And back. It's 5, and back. 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Awesome job. Okay, so we're going back to the other side. So put that around your other foot and move your chair again. Okay, so is your heart rate up? My heart rate is up. So now we're going to do a similar exercise, but we're going to keep one leg in front and the other one's nice and bent. Tummy's in, shoulders are down and back, and you're sitting back slightly as if you're sitting your butt towards a chair, okay? You're about to sit down. We're going to keep it quite short, so not too much tension, and we're going to simulate as if we're using this arm to pick up our leg, and you can actually now just lift it up. So lift it up. So you're pulling, angling your elbow back. So you are using your leg, but you're also using your arm. Backing up. You are hinging forward and up, okay, with that leg. So it's as if everything is attached and you're coming down and up with that leg. Make sure there's enough tension. Up, down and up. Keeping all the weight in the glute of the opposing leg. Your arm is always bent, but it goes from slightly bent to more bent, rowing behind. 6 more. 5 more. Squeeze that whole leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, we're going to come up and then bring the leg directly out to the side. So it's going to look like this. Up, side, and back, front. Up, side, and back, front. Up, straight, around, and sink down as the leg touches down. And then front. You're keeping tension on your arm the entire time. Around, and then down. Up, around, and then down. Up, around, and then down. So it's almost like a single leg squat as you then touch that leg down. Up, around, and then down. Are you feeling this? Keep your leg super duper straight here, and then down. Use your core, and then down. 4 more. It doesn't have to be high. Even down here works. And then down. 2 more, and then down. Last one, and then down. Now, we're going to lengthen our band a little bit. We're going to take our leg out to the side, and we're going to reach over and down. Now, elbow is coming towards your hip. Then it's over, extending the leg, pulling it up, but also using your leg. Then down. This foot is slightly turned out, weight is in this heel. Come down and now, kick that leg up. If you need to choke up on the band, choke up on the band. It's up. This is an assisted stretch. Up. You can come down on your elbow here. It's like a pendulum kind of motion. Arm over, leg up. 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 Come on, this should help you with increasing flexibility. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, now we're going to curtsy behind. So curtsy behind with that leg. I want your foot flat. Okay, if you can. If you can't, you can keep it up slightly on the ball. Shorten your band again. Hold on with one hand. Both your feet are turned out, and we're going to bring it around and back down. Around and back down. So from the side and back down. Around straight and back down. Around straight and back down. Choke it up if you need to, and down. Around and down. Around and down. Your back leg is straight on the down, so it's a stretch. And down. around and down, around and down. You should feel your arm here as well. Down, 6 more, and down. 5, keep it dynamic. 4, tummies in. 3, 2, 1. Keep it back, and all we're doing is a hammer. So really choke it up, hammer as we come down. Now you're up on the back toe. Down. If you want on the outside of the leg, you can do more a W curl, or on the inside of the leg, lean forward slightly, and up and up, up and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're going to take it to the other side. So take your chair, put it on the other side, and switch your loop to the other foot. Now, we're starting off in that nice narrow squat, and you're coming down quite low. Your leg is extended and pointed, and all we're doing is coming up and down, up and down. So you're just going to row your elbow back on an angle diagonally, up and down, and you're going to keep this supporting leg bent, and the weight is in the heels. Row behind. Tummies are in, back is flat, up and down. You can go as high or as low as you like here, okay? Even if you keep it here, totally fine. Otherwise, if you keep it a little bit higher, you're going to feel more of a stretch. So we like that whole dynamic stretching element throughout. A few more like this, and then we're going to add in those rotations. Go for 8, 7, really use that arm. 6, keep your shoulder down. 5, no hunching. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to come up, across, and down. It's up, behind, and down. It's like a big circle back to the front and down. So it's like a little squat here. You lower before you raise, and down. Your arm stays pretty much in the same spot, behind and down. It's up to the side and around and down. Up to the side and around and down. You should be feeling the cardio effect of this, and down. Up and around and down. So really try to sink into the heel of the supporting leg to help you activate that glute. A few more like this, and down. Up and around. There should be full tension the entire time, so your arm feels this too, and down. Up and around and down. How about 6 more of these, and down. 5 more, and down. 4, and down. 3, and down. 2, and down. Last one, and down. Nice job. Now you can increase the length slightly. We're going to keep this leg nice and bent, that leg out to the side, and we're going to come across like this. So make sure that you've got enough space there. Your leg is going to stay with the kneecap to the front, and you're going to come over and back down. So you're going to push your hand across, and it's as if you're picking up that leg with the hand, but obviously at the same time you are lifting your leg. Otherwise it's just not going to work, right? But it just looks like that. You're simulating movement so that your whole body looks like it's moving in one line. Get the leg up. This is awesome for dynamic stretching. You should be feeling both legs stretching. I'm keeping both sides super straight, okay? I'm not bending my supporting leg, but if that bothers your knee, you can slightly bend here, okay? You can go like this. Up to you. A few more like this. Really stretch across. Stretch across. Go for 8. Your arm should be burning here. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. So now we're coming into that curtsy position, and the foot behind is going to be flat on the mat if you can. If not, you can come up slightly with the heel, and we're going to rotate it to the front. So you're going to keep your leg nice and straight. I'm trying not to kick the cat. And we're going to come around to the front and back. So you choose your tension, around to the front and back. I want you to come down low, around to the front and back. So this leg is super straight, and then at the back I'm stretching out my leg and getting a really nice hamstring stretch and calf stretch, and back. It's around and it's back. Both legs are turned out, around and back. Really dynamic. You're stopping it using your core. Stopping here and back. Stopping here and back. 6 more, and 5, and 4, feeling the supporting leg as well. 3, and 2, and 1. Now stay back. We're going to come up on the toe now of the supporting leg and make like a really nice curtsy lunge. We're going to hold in our tummy, hinge forward slightly, and come down with a biceps curl. Choke it up. Down, down. Now if you want to keep it on the outside, you can, but then it's going to be more like a W curl. If you hinge forward more, then the band doesn't interfere with your legs as much. Down, down. Get low. Feel the burn. 8, 7, 6, flat back. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Okay, we're doing one little cardio burst, then we're on the mat and we're done. So grab your band again like we had it at the beginning, nice and tight, and we're going to keep our feet turned out, not super turned out, and slightly wider, and we're going to come down as if we're sitting down and come up and pull out. Up and pull out, slightly out at the bottom as well, and up. Now if you want to, slightly jump, slightly jump, slightly jump, slightly jump, but it's totally fine just to releve here. Up on your toes, up on your toes, up on your toes, up on your toes. Are you feeling this? Pull out, pull out, pull out. We're going to add on to this a kind of low squat, pulling at the bottom. So go for 8 more of these. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Widen your feet, and it's pull out and center. Pull out at the bottom, center. Now I want you to hinge and straight. Hinge and straight. Hinge and straight. Hinge and center. Hinge and center. 5 more, then we're putting it together. We're going to go down middle, up middle, down middle, up middle. 4, 3, 2, 1. So it's down, center, up, center, down, center, toes, center. I know it's hard on the balance. Toes, center, down, center, toes, center. Come on. Bend down with a flat back here. Don't curve your back. Only come to your low point. Down, center, up, center. 4 more. And up. 3 more. And up. 2 more. And up. Last one, and up. Oh my goodness, are your arms burning like crazy? I bet they are. Right. Now, we're going to do an L position, or more like a Z position, and we're going to move from front to back, or side to side. So I might show you side on. My leg is in front in 90 degrees, and my leg is at the back in 90 degrees. I'm just going to hold on to my band, but I'm going to try not to use my hands, but if I need to, I can touch down lightly. So we're going to come across to the other side and bring it down, across to the other side and bring it down, across to the other side and bring it down. Now use your core, And you're gonna move around here, and that's okay. You're trying to keep those 90-90 angles across to the other side and down. It's so hard not to move around all over the place here. If you had a kind of stickier floor, not carpet, it might be easier. But keep checking. Have you got 90-90 angles? 4 more like this. 3 more, and then we're going to stay on one side. 2 more. Last 1. I'm going to move back again. So you're staying in this 90-90 angle, and now I'm going to come back, tap my foot, and then forward and lift. Back, forward and lift. Staying in this pretzel position. Trying to keep 90-90 angles with my legs. Back, mini, forward. That's so naughty. No. Forward. She knows that she's not allowed to scratch that sofa. Forward. She's being a little bit restless today. That's why you probably see her in and out of the shot, and you don't see what she's doing on the other side of the room. She's trying to drink my water. She's climbing all over my props. You have no idea what's going on that side. 6 more, squeeze. 5 more, squeeze. 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now keep that in front, and you're just going to lift the leg, pretzel, up and up. Try and face your chest this way, and you're lifting that up, tapping your knee, up and up. This is the last little bit, people. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it and back and back. Squeeze and squeeze. Now, if you want to, why not add the loop to this one? Why not? Squeeze and squeeze. Squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze. Kick back. So this is how you can use your loop. Any outer thigh exercise or inner thigh exercise, use the loop. It increases everything. Keep your leg up. Don't put your knee down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now get that loop off and come to the other side. So set yourself up again. Leg in front, 90. This leg, I actually have it further back than 90. This would be 90. I have it further back to really activate everything. Grab your band, and we're going to come down, tap your ankle, and then forward and up. Down, forward and up. Now, every side feels a little bit different, and you might find that this one feels more awkward if you've got a tighter hip in the front here. So if you want to bring your foot further in, it might help you. Otherwise, try to really twist and twist. Twist and up. Twist and up. Come on, you know we're nearly done here. Twist and up. 6 more. 6, 5, and 4. Are you squeezing your glute on the back leg? 2, and 1. Now keep this forward and just lift up and up. Lift up and up. Tummies are in. You can come all the way down. If you want to bring this foot in, it helps to kind of not hurt the front glute as much. My front glute is super tight, and I can feel this. This is a stretch as well. It's like a pigeon pose stretch. So keep that leg back, at least here, but if you can get it further back, squeeze your glute. This is where we're working, here. Squeeze it up and up, up and up. A few more, 8, 7, slow count, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And quickly put on your loop. And we're doing the last exercise. We're going to push back and back. So if you want to be further up, back and back, you're pushing against the loop, or you can stay down here. Just anchor it in the best possible way. Back and back. Keep that knee up and squeeze that glute. The burn should be real. Squeeze and squeeze. A few more. Breathe through it. 8, 7, 6, don't drop the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ah, done. Okay, let's use the band to stretch out a little bit. So just come in front and bunch it up and behind, and then just lean side to side. Oh, just sitting in this position, that leg we just worked is actually stretching. I can really feel it tight there. So this is a really good stretch for it. Sitting cross-legged is really good for opening up through the outer thighs, especially if you lean forward a bit. Around and around, around and around. And now, just because we can, lean forward a little bit. You should feel that opening and really stretching that outer thigh. And then just switch up the leg that's in front and lean forward again. So then you should feel it a bit more on this side. Now we're going to use this loop around the foot again to stretch out a bit more. Lie back down and just use that to really stretch your hamstring. You can point a flex here. And then I'm going to very ever so lightly pull it to my back, to the back wall. So you should feel a stretch all the way around the outside of the leg. And then if you're comfortable to, switch hands, bring it in towards you and down. The other leg can be flat or bent. And then just figure 4 while we're here. You can hold your knee on the other side and pull it closer. And then just switch that loop up. And we're doing the same thing. Hamstring stretch first. Point and flex. And then just slightly to the front. Never overdo this stretch because it stretches all the side of your knee as well. So you just want to go to where you feel it, but don't overdo it. And then just bring that leg close and down. So you're pulling in and you're also pushing down. And then figure 4. Hold on to that knee. And then just sit it up. Come to your side and you can move that loop around so the band is at the back, and you can use that to actually pull your heel in towards your glute and feel that stretch in the front of the thigh. And then just on the other side, or you can just do it by holding your foot, up to you. Pull that in. Really push your hip back. And then using that band is really great because you can push your foot against the band to increase that stretch. And then take that band off and just come into a cat-cow position all the way up, down, looking up, and up, and down. And one more time, all the air out. Separate the shoulder blades. And then just bring your arms across and across, because we did work our shoulders quite a bit with those bands pushed down. And again, maybe lean away. And again, lean away. Rotate. Rotate. And that is it. Thanks so much for joining me for Energy Flow Band. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you at the next segment.